everyone, I am come back with very interesting lesson, and today we are going to discuss about the feminist theory, which is really very important. And I'm just get going with today's topic. Let's feminist theory, which is related with both the development and discovery of female writing. Women operations by the patriarchy. So during that topic, during this concept, we are going to know about the feminist theory. What is the key factors of the theory, in which way it has been emerged, and all these main influential figure of the feminist theory. We are just going to cover all these points. And the definition: feminist theory is based on feminist theory which concerned with the politics of female and impact of male dominating culture. This is an literary analysis of the female writing, of the female place in the society, how they have been suppressed by the patriarchy, how they survive in male dominating society. Feminist operation on the level of political, social, economic and psychological. Women writing in new perspective and save and notice in the literature rather missing due to patriarchy. Earlier, the male counterpart dominates the writing field. Some women writers has been immersed in that era, but they have been neglected by the patriarchal society. So in this concept, it has been tried to save and notice all the work which is done by the female writers, which is also very important to get the benefit out of it, because they also wrote in a very great way. And we can also discuss about the most influential feminist, Simone de Beauvoir, and she is also considered the mother of modern day feminism. De Beauvoir is the author of The Second Sex, which is very controversial book of the time, and it has been published in 1949. And then we have Virginia Woolf. We can't forget her because her in-depth and sensational work will examine the inner thought and emotions of women, particularly in her famous work A Room of One's Own, in which she advocated for education for women. In this work, this is very famous work by the Virginia Woolf. In this work, she also advocated about the education of the girls in the society, because without getting educations, they can't able to make their own place. That's why it is called A Room of One's Own, where we are talking about the feminism, the feminist approach, the equality, and so on and so forth. Then Mary Wollstonecraft, largely considered the first feminist writer. She is very famous writer and has very great influential writing. We can read that. She is also the mother of Mary Shelley, and she published a very famous work, A Vindication of the Right of Women, in 1792. At the time, any woman, if raising the voice, it is a great part of the, she's very brave, then she can raise the volume against the societal norms, and she has done this great job. Therefore, she is also called the first feminist writer, Mary Wollstonecraft. And the Nigerian American author of Purple Hibiscus, Half of a Yellow Sun, Chinua Achebe, and she is very famous writer and have done great job. She also wrote about the post-colonial point of view, And most recent and young feminist Malala Yousafzai. Yousafzai survived an assassination attempt as age 15. The Taliban gunman shot her because of her advocacy for women's rights and education. The gunman tried to kill her for nothing, but she wanted to spread the education. She raised her voice against the injustice which has been faced by the girls at the time. Therefore, he tried to kill her. And then we can divide this period in three waves of feminism. First wave feminism is men's treatment of women, late 1700s to early 1900s. First wave emphasized on the inequality of the sexes. So in the first wave emphasized on the inequality of the sexes. During that time, women are facing inequality on the gender base. So therefore, this phase was called men's treatment of women. Then second wave feminism came into, and it is called gynocriticism. Early 1960s to late 1970s. More equal working condition. The feminist criticism during this wave is also called gynocriticism. During that period, the most specific work has done by the feminist group, that they demand for equal working condition, because equal, it is also include the right pay, the right work, and the working condition must be equal for both sexes, for the both gender, whatever she is a female or male. So these kind of concept has been emerged in that time. So basically this phase laid the emphasis on the equal working condition. And then third wave feminism, it has been started early 1990s till present. Third wave feminists emphasize individual rights as well as acceptance of diversity. Within this period of time, human has been seen as an individual. At the individual level, all the rights, all the injustice, and all the concept has been emerged. And somewhere diversity is also accepted during that period. In this time, writers such as Alice Walker worked to reconcile feminism with their own minority communities. They have done great job to get the equality for their community. So these are the key concepts of feminist theory, the three waves of feminism, and all the influential figure of feminist approach. This brings to me end of the lesson, and I will come back in next sessions with something more interesting and educational. Till then, you take care and bye bye, and thanks for watching.